And of course, for everyone's well-being, we are going to contend this inside of the Cage of Doom. And of course, I'm sure people will understand as we await the arrival of the new breed and the nastiest clown this side of Jersey. Of course, we're here in Atlantic City, so of course that's Art the Clown, ladies and gentlemen. Yikes. Oh boy. So of course, thanks to, as we know, we're still in October, folks, so it is still that spookiest time of the year. This is a rivalry that has been going on, and of course, Art the Clown, the ever so knowing clown that he is getting ready to take on the Clown Destroyer, that being the prodigy himself, the Jackson R. Scott. Of course, the cage is not for. That's to keep Art the Clown inside the cage and not run away from Jackson R. Scott, as the last several times these two have looked to face each other. Art the Clown has resorted to disappearing in the middle of the match and trying to get away from the prodigy. I find it somewhat entertaining, the fact that Art the Clown doesn't like to get stuck anywhere where the prodigy is, and he does whatever he can to avoid being stuck in the ring with him. And the evidence of that has been any time these two have been in a cage of any kind, it has been kind of the unwritten rule to run as fast as they can, as Jackson R. Scott's newest entrance. He is really, talk about sending a message. Jackson R. Scott, what makes him so dangerous is the fact that he enjoys human chess better than most. A lot of the times he likes to intimidate those who stand across from him, and the steam this time really steaming up here at the Brutalities Arena. And there's the door to the other side, and of course that the prodigy is on his way. He just kind of emerges. He loves to send the messages to his opponents. Likes to intimidate the opponents, generally speaking, as the prodigy makes his way to the ring. And look at this. I want to talk about sending a message, he's now somewhat dressed in his Georgie attire. The prodigy, Jackson R. Scott, another veteran here of this show, coming to the ring. So rumor has it Jackson is putting a team together himself, and we still have quite a bit of a show left, folks. We still have to crown new tag team champions, and we have an Iron Man match in the main event for the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Championship. That means by the end of this show here tonight, folks, we're going to have we're going to have one. We're guaranteed to have new tag team champions, that's to say the least. But one of the other things we're going to have is one epic main event, as a newcomer who has earned the opportunity to challenge Big E, Elijah Furton, the current BA MMA Grand Prix champion. Newcomer Action Jackson Baker, getting ready to go one-on-one with Big E later on. Iron Man rules, folks, as the prodigy trying to intimidate Art the Clown. I don't know if that's going to quite work, but that works on most people. I can't say per se it's going to work on Art the Clown. David Howard Thornton, his genius may be a little bit more wise for wear when it comes into the Prodigy. And yes, that's a cage. A cage of doom, folks. That drops Prodigy into action here. It's been a while since we've seen him in action. Here we go. Art the Clown starting things off. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. This is right. Stepping on the ankles. Prodigy off to a short stop. Don't worry too much, folks. How many times have we seen the Prodigy have all kinds of things happen, and once he gets that bloom lock in, it's over. German suplex, taking Art out of the ring. And Art looking for a toy. That is a nightmare of a thing. It's a chair. You know, any kind of a weapon in the hands of Art the Clown is a nightmare, and the Prodigy letting Art the Clown know that this isn't his first rodeo sends him out of the ring now here at the Brutalities Arena. Heck of a main event we got for you. That's really a double main event, as we're going to crown new Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Tag Team Champions, and the Tag Team and the BA Championship is on the line. And we are yet to find out who is going to go where, as Art the Clown with a European uppercut to the Prodigy, Jackson R. Scott. You know, this match really is a trick-or-treat fancy match here, as Art the Clown, one of the new breed horror icons, taking on the Prodigy, Jackson R. Scott, really, who is a link between old and new. Ugh. Battering each other back and forth. No intimidation by the Prodigy. The Prodigy has been through this song and dance before, no pun intended, as Art the Clown with a standing sidekick, and another one. The Prodigy's still on his feet, though. That's a third standing sidekick. I don't know who taught Art the Clown martial arts, but that sounds like a nightmare, too. Prodigy sends Art back into the ring. And one of the things that Art has to be careful of is that bloom lock, because if he gets out, oh, I thought he was going to go for it. Because I'll tell you, the Prodigy loves the bloom lock and the lock and key, his other finisher. And Art the Clown with a huge Superman punch off the ropes. Spear by Art the Clown, horrifying, into the cover. And Jackson R. Scott gets the shoulder up, kicks out at 2. Jackson wants that BA MMA Grand Prix Championship. One of the most decorated BA champions of all time, Jackson R. Scott is. Reversal there. Jackson goes, what on earth? That was interesting. Lights go out, and the Prodigy plays some tricks on Art the Clown. Chair in hands, look at that. And the Prodigy strikes down Art the Clown with the chair that Art brought into the ring. Lights went out, and Jackson R. Scott putting on a show. A lot of people say that Jackson has supernatural abilities. We don't know anything about that, but we do know that he is an absolute monster when it comes to the ring. Off the ropes, and the two knotheads there. And Art now sends the Prodigy out of the ring again. Art's got not too quick to go after Jackson this time. Jackson comes right back to the fight. And look at this, Art the Clown. Nice tilt-a-whirl armbar. I don't know if you want to go arm bars with the Prodigy, though. Trying to work on that arm that Pennywise started years ago. Jackson feeling the effects of it. Uh-oh, and there's the bloom lock. Center of the ring. And just like that, this could be elementary right here. The bloom lock is locked in. Can Art the Clown tap out, or will he withstand this? Oh, Art the Clown able to get out of that. Lucky him. Uh-oh. He got out the first time, not so much the second time. Jackson go right back to it. Look at the torque of this. And that's the end of that. Thanks for coming. And the Prodigy, Jackson R. Scott, puts an end to this feud. And Jackson keeps his Clown Destroyer record intact. Another clown bites the dust. What a match. The Prodigy withstands again. Horrifying. Very proud he is. Fan favorite here is the Prodigy. He wants the BA championship at some point. Goodness me.